What is going on, guys? It's your friend Syfer and welcome back to a brand new City Vancouver video. Today we're going to be on the Vancouver Police Department team, and this is going to be another fleet review. So let's just go ahead and say that this was because Gaming with Trent did a VPD department fleet review. This is also going to be for Inspector and below. So with that being said, let's go ahead and spawn in our first vehicle. But before we do that, I just want to go ahead and say massive shout out to Gaming with Trent. Go and give his channel some love. He uploads Mayflower content, and I saw his security patrol video, which was actually a really fun video to watch. Trent, keep it up, dude, if you're watching this video. Massive shout out to you. Props to you for giving me this idea. And yeah, let's go ahead and spawn in our first vehicle, which is going to be the regular Crown Victoria. Now, this vehicle is for Constable 2nd Class and above. So if you've only just made it into the VPD department, first of all, welcome to the department. Welcome to Vancouver if you've only just joined. And this is the vehicle that you're probably going to get familiar with to start with. So let's have a look at the light setup. This is the fast pattern. You've got the headlights that go back and forth with the emergency lights. You've got the red and blues at the top here on the light bar. There's no partition lighting, unfortunately, but simplicity is key with the Crown Victoria. You've got the wigwags at the back, as well as the red and blues and the ambers on the light bar as well. Let's have a listen to the sirens. We all know what VPD sirens sound like. Have a look at times 3. And your times 2. Now, I was told by somebody in Parks Canada that what I said about emergency lighting and the way that it's used isn't correct, or the way that they learned about it isn't the same as what I said in that video. So if you need a recap, basically what I said was the fast pattern is to gain the attention of civilian traffic and divert them, or it's for when you are secondary or triennial in a pursuit. The times 2 pattern is for when you are on scene of a call, and the times 3 pattern is for when you are en route to a call, or for when you are primary in a pursuit. That's what I said, but the comment that's on screen right now disagrees. And also, if you're going to leave a comment like that, don't apologize for it, because either I'm learning something new, or it's something that you have learned subjectively differently. So again, don't apologize for that. It's not something that is going to offend me, so if you're worried about anything offending me, then don't. But let's go ahead and look at the second vehicle, which is going to be the Slicktop version of the Crown Victoria, and this is for sergeants and above. It's a really nice vehicle, actually. And for those of you who don't know, sergeants in VPD are not supervisors. So if you're a sergeant and you think that that's the case because it's the case in every other department, then I just don't want you to get in trouble, so just keep that in mind. Superintendents and above are classed as VPD supervisors, but in BTSS, Parks Canada, RCMP, etc., sergeants are classed as supervisors, but not in the VPD. But I digress. Let's have a look at the lighting pattern on this, shall we? We have the headlights that go back and forth. Again, we have the grille lights, and we have this simple lighting system at the top here in the front windshield. Again, no partition lighting. I actually prefer this car with no partition lighting. And we have the wigwags at the back, as well as red and blues. And this is a really nice vehicle. Not my favourite, but we'll get to one of my favourite vehicles here in just a second. And that is going to be the Unmarked Crown Victoria. Now, I believe it's Ben who actually put this out there, Third King Ben, one of the developers in this game. And he said that the colours of these vehicles are actually true to real life within VPD, because he works with VPD, but I'll explain that in just a second when we spawn in our next unmarked vehicle. But let's have a look at the lights on this one. The lights are a little bit more fancy on this. We don't have any push bar lights, we don't have any headlights for the ELS system, but we do have a takedown right in the middle there. If you can see the 2 white lights there, they're known as a takedown. And you've got the red and blues at the top here as well. They're a little bit more overwhelming than the Slicktop Crown Victoria, but I actually kind of prefer this. You know, if you see this behind Cheeky Dungy. But we also have at the back, we have wigwags and we have the red and blues as well. I like how they cycle in a diagonal pattern as well. That looks really nice in my opinion. But again, with the VPD unmarked vehicles, you are able to spawn them in different colours. So if you wanted a black one, you could spawn a black one. If you wanted a blue one, you could spawn a blue one. If you wanted a black one, If you wanted a grey one, you could spawn a grey one. If you wanted dark grey, if you wanted white, you know, you can spawn whatever colour you wanted. You could cycle through until you get to whatever colour you want. If you really wanted the blue one, you could cycle through until you got to the blue one, and then you could just go ahead. I actually kind of like the emergency lighting on the blue Crown Victoria. I don't know. I'm just a massive fan of colours, I guess. It keeps my attention. But with that being said, let's move on to the next vehicle, shall we? Now, the last vehicle is for Staff Sergeant Plus, I believe, but this vehicle is for Constable 2nd Class and above. So if you're more of an SUV kind of person and you need some space, you need some leg room, you need to stretch out, you know, you've got the Ford Explorer. This is the 2020 version, I believe. We have a Valor light bar on the top here. This is the first time we're going to see a Valor light bar within the VPD department, and it looks really, really clean. I like the look of this Valor light bar, and ooh, we have fog lights as well. Y'all know how I feel about fog lights. I love me some fog lights. But yeah, we got these red and blues as well on the sides of the push bar, and we have some partition lighting here at the side as well. I don't know how the heck I just pushed that. I'm apparently the Hulk. But yeah, we also have a couple red and blue lights here at the back as well, some ambers on the light bar, and some, I don't want to call these wigwags, because wigwags seem to be what people know on the Crown Vic as the two triangular lights either side of the license plate, but I'm going to call them wigwags from now on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just going to call them wigwags. But yeah, we have the wigwags in the reverse lights, so yeah, that's really nice looking vehicle. I don't know, I like Explorers, but I prefer the Slicktops. So the Slicktop, obviously we have the same lighting pattern here. At the bottom we have the push bar lighting and the fog lighting, but we have a nice mellow red and blue lighting here at the side. We have the partition lights as well as the red and blues at the back, as well as the wigwags also, and we have the partition lights on this side as well. This vehicle is for sergeants and above, so if you're a VPD sergeant, then you're more than welcome to roll around in this vehicle. It's a very nice vehicle to roll around in as well, might I add. So that being said, let's move on to the next vehicle, which is one of my all-time favourite vehicles of all time. I just said all-time twice, that's how you know how much I love this vehicle. But let's have a look at the lighting setup, shall we? This is the Dodge Charger. This is my favourite vehicle in any department, any division. You'll probably see me rolling around in a Dodge Charger at some point in my shift. So this has very bright lighting. I like this. It's got headlight lighting with the ELS. It's got the push bar lighting, and the Valor light bar looks super bright, super clean, super sleek. I like the wigwags in the back here. I like the red and blues in the sides. There's no partition lighting here. Again, with the Charger, it's quite simple and it's very effective. This vehicle is for Constable 2nd Class and above, but the next one is going to be a very high-ranking vehicle, because we're going to be having a look at the Unmarked Dodge Charger. I actually love the look of this blue Charger. I've never actually driven around in an unmarked vehicle since the update where you're able to have different colours. I don't know how I feel about the blue in an unmarked colour instead of an undercover colour. I don't know, but again, apparently Third King Ben said that it's quite true to real life. But again, I love the lighting on this. It's really powerful lighting. You've got your push bar lights, your headlights, and you've got this really bright Slicktop light bar in the top there as well. You've got the partition lights, which I really like, and you have the wigwags and the red and blues at the back here. If I were to change anything about this vehicle, if there was just one thing that I would change the way that the left-hand side wigwag would light up at the same time as a red. I would change it so it would light up at the same time as a blue, and vice versa, so it's more of a diagonal pattern, but that's just me being very nitpicky. But all in all, very nice vehicle. Probably the vehicle that gets to its top speed the fastest acceleration time. The Crown Victoria or the Explorer being the slowest, but with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the Ford Taurus, also known as the FPIS, the Ford Police Interceptor Sedan. And this vehicle is for Inspector Plus. Just like the unmarked Dodge Charger is for Inspector Plus, this and the Dodge Charger is probably what you're going to see a lot of inspectors driving around in, just to kind of flex at their inspectors, you know. But yeah, let's have a look at the lighting pattern on this. It's got the same powerful light bar as that in the Unmarked Charger and the Unmarked Crown Vic, and we also have the push bar lighting as well. No partition lighting, again simplicity is king with this vehicle, and we have the wigwags as well as the light bar in the back. Very nice vehicle. This is the one that I roll around in the most, but that was back when they only had the white Taurus, and they actually don't have any marked Tauruses. They don't have a Slicktop and they don't have a light bar Taurus, but if they were to make them, I would say have the regular light bar Taurus as the Constable First Class and above, and the Slicktop as Staff Sergeant and above. Let's go ahead. We have two more vehicles. You probably already know what they are. They're going to be the marked Ford F-150. This vehicle is for Constable First Class and above, and it's a very, very nice vehicle. I'm a massive fan of this car, truck, whatever you want to call it. So this is the light pattern, or the light setup. You got the push bar lights. You don't have any fog lights, which is kind of disappointing since it looks like they would light up. I would much prefer those to the lighting here on the sides. The Valor light bar, again, we have these side partition lighting as well, and we have a beautiful sunset. Oh my, that is gorgeous. And we also have the red and blues here at the back underneath the light bar. I don't know why they're there, because the lights on the light bar are quite overwhelming and bright, and we have these wigwags here at the back as well. All in all, very nice vehicle. One of my favourite vehicles to drive when I'm not going to be in a pursuit. This vehicle cannot be used in a pursuit, apparently, so I don't want you getting in trouble with VPD Command. If there's any VPD Command watching this video and I'm wrong about anything to do with these vehicles, then again, please don't be afraid to drop it in the comment section. Again, I'm learning every day, I'm on the job. So with that being said, let's have a look at the last vehicle, which is going to be the Slicktop Ford F-150. This is for Staff Sergeant and above. Let's have a look at the lighting pattern on this, shall we? So again, we've got the side lighting here on the push bars, and we have the light bar here at the top of the front windshield. No, we don't. Okay, we don't have any partition lighting here for some reason. I would expect this to have more lighting on the sides than the light bar version, but I don't know. We can see the red and blues in the back here better now, because it doesn't have a very bright light bar. And we have the wigwags here as well. But that is going to do it for all the vehicles in the VPD fleet for Inspector and below. There are more vehicles that you'll see being driven around by Superintendents and above, but they have insert permissions, and I'm pretty sure they have access to the paddy wagon and such in the spawner. So with that being said, let's go ahead and end off today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do remember to leave the video a like down below, as well as consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Turn on bell notifications not only to be updated when I upload a new video, but also to become part of the Dirk Squad today. I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when it's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be about, but whatever it is, if you have notifications turned on, or if you're part of my Discord server, then you will know when I upload a video. Shameless plug to my Discord server is going to be in the description down below. With that being said, again, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!